Hi guys, and welcome back to Farthest Frontier, where we're on playtest version 1.1 Op1. So this has got all the new updates, so we're going to see how we go. The new grid system where we can rotate buildings. The only way to find out is start a new settlement. Right, we're going to go Trailblazer. I don't like Rockfields. Ooh, not Starve Save. It sounds bad. I can't even pronounce that one. Dunsford. Type. Eastmarsh. We'll have that. That sounds an old English name. Reminds me of down Norfolk way. Right. Map. Let's go Idyllic Valley this one because it's a playtest. So, an advanced settings game. Well, I'll go with the. Yeah, we'll go with this. 4814A466158. That's the map seed. Let's get started. And here we are. Oh, excuse me. Right, let's find out where we're going to stay. Well, that's a good start. A ruin there. I've got a nice water we can try a bridge out on. Water there. I've taken this to make the gameplay just a little bit easier after the last series. It's all fun. This is going to be more building the game. We got coal. That's a good start though. 2. 1 there, 1 there. That's good. That one we can loot. That one we'll need the temple for. Well, coal will turn up. Raider camp down there, so we don't want to go down here. That could be a nice block point there, but we'll probably end up expanding past that. Okay. Clay pits, which I missed on that last playthrough. Now let's have a look at our fertility. Fields up there then. Fields there. Don't want to go too far from where we set up. Clay, fish in there. That we won't be able to touch for quite a while. I'm very tempted to go. I'm gonna go. Doesn't really matter because you will be changing. Let's go here now. Let me think. Tide keys. No, one of these keys. Oh, it might not do it yet. Tab rotates it. And if I get this wrong, there we go. Hold the right key and you can rotate it. Let's get him in. He's going there. Right or wrongly, that's where we're going. Right, first job. Now we have a tutorial here. That's new. So first job is to harvest trees. Let's get all them round there. Get houses built. Let's get out that fertility view. I've left all these toggle switches on here so you can see my controls. I will be knocking these off later on. F2 is the buildings, which comes in handy at times. F3 is the names, and F4 is resources. You can see the amounts we have. Leave them off. Right, we're doing that one. That can. I didn't want to do all them. Oh well, I'll keep them busy. Let's get the how. Let's get the gather logs. 32 logs, and we will move the cart away from there a little bit. Now where was that? He's disappeared. Let's get the map. Right, overlays. We want to know raiders, loot. There we go. Wolves, deer, we don't need. Clay, they're the first ones we're going to need. We'll change that as and when we need it. We don't need any of... What was that one? Okay. Come back to that one later. Let's get this game sped up a bit. While we're doing that, let's check. That's village on camera, centre of the village. Professions looks the same. Storage, of course, we haven't got any at the minute. Crop summary, we haven't got any crops. Technology tree. Now I think there's one or two changes on this, but what they are, I'm not sure. We will find out as we go through. There was one. That's one of the first things we've got to go for. Military, I can't remember if we had that. And there was up here, there. Border policies, that's what we want. Adjustable shoes lass. 25. That's another one. Stone cutting. I think that's been moved. Production. We will find out as we go through it. We'll do the build menu in a minute. Harvest resources we know. That's clearing your options. Firewood, that's a tutorial. We'll be wanting housing very shortly. As soon as they get... Right, now we can put houses in. Right. Pause the game. Where are we going to put our first? Let's have a look at our fertility again. We've got good fertility. I don't think it makes much difference where you put the first houses. We need to get the first houses in. And they're still gathering logs. Okay. We'll come to that housing menu. Flattened terrain. I presume that's the same as before. Dirt roads. You can't actually curve a road, so we'll have to work around that. Fences and fields you can't rotate. Right, let's have a look at graveyard, shrine. That looks like the same as before. That, I presume, gives us a knowledge. Yeah, construct this building to earn knowledge. Good. That is new. So you know what buildings to go for to get knowledge. Housing, it's the same. Storage, that looks the same. Food production, we want in that. Fishing grounds. Resources, ooh. Tannery. Salt production. The ones that give you knowledge, good, that will help. That is new. Defense looks the same. Roads and fences. Field stone fence, that's stone. Wooden bridge and cobbled bridge. I think that's one of the new ones, cobbled bridge. I want to look at that. And decorations might have changed. Now I believe there is. Just bear with me because I'm still learning. It won't be that one. Achievements, we're not too fussed. We'll find it when we get to it. Let's get the game going. There's one for... What the hell? Salvage site. That is right on our doorstep. Yeah, we did know it was there. Didn't realise I was that close to it. Right. We need housing. So, construct a fishing shack, forager's shack, hunter's cabin. But we need housing first of all. So, let's get our housing in. I'm all learning this. Ooh, that's... I think you can toggle that off. There's the grid mode. Right now, we're not going to... I would like to get some houses rotated around there. But I'm thinking making that industrial. Right, I want that cart moving. Again. Go over there. Gotta watch, we've got a raiders camp there. There's a quarry, and that's a bit difficult ground. Let's have a look at our fertility again. That I want to keep for... Okay, we'll put some housing. I'm going to put some housing here. I'm making the same mistake I always make on this game, hitting the R key to rotate. I'm going to want a bit of space around there. No, I don't want that in. Try again. I'm probably thinking too far ahead. Gonna want a path. You go in there. Alright, let's go in there. Game can get going. We'll have to get some workers on that in a bit. That's a good start to get. I don't need that map there. Hey, we got our first house, right. Fishing shack's gonna be quite easy. Right, resources, food production. Fishing shack. Now this will be moved. He's going to go there. In fact, I'm going to put 2 in. What is... Two salvage sites? Whoa! That is good. Technology tree, confirm. Okay. I've got the save on 5 minutes, by the way. Forager's shack. Alright, fine. Let's slow this down. Right, we are doing the foragers. How many housing? Pause the game a minute. We'll do the technology in a minute. Right, let's do the hunter's cabin. Now I need to look where my deer are. Right, so deer are over here. Are we the right way? Yeah, I'm checking my orientation. There's the water there. So we are pointing this. No having to rotate the map. So if we put you... Put you there for now. Put you there. And I'm also going to want... Now this is going to sound daft. I'm going to put... No, I think we're okay yet. Right. And the other one was a gatherers. That is flicking a bit too fast because I haven't put the gatherers and it's already gone. So that's one thing to mention to foragers, not gatherers. We'll have him. I'm watching for reeds. That one is actually a... Got eggs. No reeds. Okay, we'll get reeds later. Well, that was a good... Right, he's gonna go... There. These will be moved round later. Let's get them built. Right, housing. Prioritise that. Everybody get that done. We got firewood splitter. They're important. Resources. Basic well. Definitely need that. Firewood splitter. Now these want to be... I'm going to put you there. No, I don't want him to... Go there for now. Right, tech tree. We have 1 point to spend. Right, woodlaw. That'd be good. Farming. We're not quite ready for that yet. Not ready for the shears. Taxation, no. Hygiene, later. It's got to be natural philosophy. Plus 20% to basic knowledge generation. But we haven't got a knowledge in at the minute. This one. If we get raiders, villager can do 20% damage plus 2% armor. We're going for that one. Right. Construct the firewood splitter. Housing. Housing demand has disappeared. That looks a big desirability. I'm going to knock that off. That looks a big space between them two. Right, we need to start putting roads in. Which way did I place them houses? Right, we'll have a road there. And we'll have a road there. A villager has died. Oh, we've only just started. What's he died? What battle? Okay, okay. Graveyard. Already. You go. Mass 4 months supply of food and 6 houses. Okay. So we want more housing. And if we're not careful, we'll have too much here. I'm just going to do it nice. I thought I'd left a space there. Okay. I've gone wrong on my spacing there. Right, the firewood splitter, let's get him done now. And we'll also activate this one here. Fishing grounds, we need to set where they're going to fish. We need a better fishing spot than this though. Gatherer, hunter, hunter, hunter. We're going to need a smoke. Right, hunter, you go round there for a minute. Construction. Hang on, this. Right. Firewood splitter. Let's get 2 in there. We need firewood. Okay. And we need to get 4 months supply of food. Now, stockyard. Let's get... This is throwing me out a little bit. Let's keep it on speed 2. And we'll want a road continuing down there. And across there. That must be just the texture. Right. Village happiness. Yeah, we aren't doing the clothes yet. We're gonna want some stones doing. So get them there. That one there, which is marked up. That one and that one. And that one. 6 months supply of food. Right, we're gonna... Yeah, we need 100 stones for the graveyard. Okay. Stockyard. Storage. I want to check those houses in a minute. You can go there. Before I put him in, got a negative effect on desirability, so you can go there for now. It looks like we're going to be building housing this way. Yeah, we need plenty of logs. You can be moved back now. I know what I'm doing. You can come there for a minute. Right, forager, you are going to go forage there. I'm going to move these foragers and hunters later. Right, let's have a look at our population. Yeah, we need more workforce in, more population in. But I do want to get that one. There he is. That one. Get that in. Villagers are able to store yeah, well, we're working on the stockyard. We're also working on getting these stones. How did we lose one there? I'm gonna have to watch back on my Alright, we've got 2 villagers, good. Still need... Alright, that's got our labour force. I'm gonna speed it up a little bit. I don't want to go to the ×5, it goes too fast. Knowledge generated. And I think this one we will go natural philosophy. We'll work up that tree, that's one of the main priorities. And we might... Oh, it's the hunter hunting. Smoke houses. Oh, here we go. Gold, good. Stone, fruit. No knowledge. Hide coats, tools, weapons. Smoke houses. Let's put you... For now... 2 should do me. I do need more trees. Cutting. I got plenty to cut, right. Prioritise that one. And we've no stone. And the stockyard needs trees. Okay. Plenty going on. Is that the one we've done? I thought there was a button to clear that. And that's not good to oh, we have got 48 firewood. That first year went fast. Yeah, well, that's not that one. It's resources I'm after. Oh, we've got willow. Good. We'll have to start willow production. Baskets would help us. Got crude weapons. We have got weapons. Yeah. Okay. The important thing is we have got firewood, but we've no logs. Prioritise you now. We'll get into more of the rotation and all that later on. Let's get our basic in. These might move. One thing I do want to do on this playthrough, when I open the map, I want to try and make the village more attractive. There's no click. Not that one. Not that one. That's the one I want on. I had it knocked off. That's why it wasn't showing up, and I was saying there was a clay there. I'd knocked the widget off. I do like that widget on though, so you can see them. That's better. That's better. We will be wanting clay soon, but let's get some of these other jobs out of the way. You're stalled, right? Can we? Is anybody working? Bound to be working somewhere. Ooh, coal. That's what I was looking for. Industrial area may be there. Tree stumps. I just thought. Where is everybody? They're all probably huddled in the houses. Oh, here they come. Here they come. Another house finished. Housing. I wanted to look at that a minute. I've left a bit of too much space there. Okay. We are getting firewood, which is the main. Right, we've got the stockyard. Right, someone's food, firewood. Root cellar and a storehouse. Root cellar first of all. Storage. Storage. Let me just check desirability, see if it's changed. Now, a root cellar's got negative. Which actually surprised me. And you can see I've got the build mode on because we've got the grid. There we go. Oh, that's a new one. It's highlighting the building footprint. Put the root cellar there for now. And we've got another knowledge. Right. Yeah, tier 2. So we want to be working up for tier 2. Let's go for... %2 more from gatherers. Now where's the one for... Oh, fish replenishment. Okay. What else we got? Taxation, no, we won't bother with that. Natural philosophy, hygiene. We'll make that an extra one later on. Look out, no. Shoes we're not making, we're going to start building them. Hygiene would give us midwives, but we need tier 2, but let's get it in ready. I want the... Not sustainable farming, not... That's the one we want, tree regrowth. And we need tier 2, right. So if we go woodlot, that's more food coming in. I will be putting more buildings in a minute. In fact, while we're doing that, can we put the mine in? No. We need the saw pit. Right, we've got the well. Saw pit can go here. Because we're going to need that. Let's put... Yeah, you can see him in free mode here. Yeah, I like that. The how you can line it up. That's in free mode. If I go back to the grid. I go back to the grid when I... see now it's locking me. Okay, so... Remember it's locked to that tree. I can move it. I like that. That's where it was locked to. I could actually put it there. Yeah, I like that. I do need these stones though. Willow, I need... Okay, yeah, you'll get that. We're getting the root cellar done first. Slow you down a minute. I can't access them Right, we've got to get up to tier 2. Reminds ourselves what we need to get. 30 population, 8 shelters, and a market. Right. Market first of all then. That's what they were asking for. Could do with a shrine. That would give us a... Oh, you good. Nice there. No, he's not going there. I want to do some stuff around there. Maybe. And we need... Can't build him because we've no gold. Can put him in ready. Storage, that's what we're working on. Yeah, we need stone now. So... Prioritise you for 1. I also want another gatherer. Forager, I always call them gatherers. I'm going to put you... Yeah, I like that. Hunter, now, oh, you lot, you... Yeah, you can do both, because you've got fish and... There's me willow. Right, I've got to now... I've got willows, blueberries. I want to move them. That we can't touch till we get the temple, so forget him. There's another one. That's temple. That's a temple there, so we got plenty of temples. I know. I'm going to put another hunter in. Right, I'm going to extend this road. And I'm going to put a hunter down. I'm going to put a hunter down here. I am remembering we had somewhere down here was the raiders. That was our food. Ah, we're doing okay. Right, we definitely need stone. Let's work on the stone. Work on these buildings before we put any more. We are working on these two. And while we're working on them, we also want to be working on compost. Put you there for now. Invalid building placement. You go there. We'll put a road. To there. This is throwing me out a little bit. Looks like we want a Fletcher's building. Let me just check my desirability again. Okay, so you go. Let's put him there. That root cellar's badly positioned. Hold the shift key and it straightens the road out. Doesn't curve it. We'll work round that root cellar. That didn't go right. That's not gone right. Another knowledge, good. Right, sustainable farming. We're going to be wanting that soon. I'm going to go. Speed for foragers, speed for hunters. Oh, it's locked. We need woodlaw. Alright, where's... Okay, yeah. There's 3 levels for it. Just reminding me how it all goes. I'm still waiting for these to be finished. Which we need the stones. Alright, where's another... Plenty of stones. It's getting ones near... Prioritise, get them. And probably some more housing. That clay pit. Oh, that is a deep clay pit. So we might not use that one. And we wanted 8 houses, didn't we? So let's get the housing. To be honest, for the housing, I don't know about this grid. Let's stagger the housing a little bit. I am after production. Right, we've done the Fletcher, we've done that. I want the tannery, cobbles. Yeah, we need to. We're stuck for the storage. Let's get. Where's my storage gone? Roots. Storehouse. You're gonna go there. Yeah, you're gonna go. He hasn't got an actual way in. Okay, let's get him in, and we're going to need it. I'm messing around with that grid placement a bit too much. Right. Need more trees. We need the logs. That's 9. You can have that one. How are you doing now? Let's have a look at our food. 6 months. How? Oh, wood planks. Alright, we've got... Give me another... No, we've no logs. Logs and stone. And then we can start harvesting this willow. Ooh, medical roots. Herbs. Hunter, I want you to cover that area. Right, where... Yeah, you cover that area there. Yeah, you're... Somebody is covering that area there, so we're okay. To get these medical roots, hawthorn. I am trying to think where I'm going to put these blueberries. I might make a little patch here. And it looks like our housing's going to go this way. Right, can we get a... Gonna make you for housing. This looks a nice patch here. And I've got to get a road to him. Let's get a fence around him. Let's not get a fence around him because I need trees cutting. Right, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We've got the housing. We need to get a market. Which we need the storage. Okay, okay. Market right on that clay pit, I think. I won't be using that. It's right in the middle of my village. Plenty of hawthorn, but blueberries. Ooh, plenty of medical roots. Willow, we're going to have to get that. Hunter should have fun there. What about a fishing hut? We're like for... food production. Fisherman's shack. There. No, let's not put him there. Cancel. Do that again. Fishing area 10, fishing count 120. Yeah, he can go. He can go when I said. Put you a bit. Yeah, he can go there, and we'll put a. For now, another. Smoker here. Then what they get off this one and that one. Speed it up to get through the winter. I'd like to try and get to this upgrade, but I need this stone coming in. 3 villages, 2 villagers born. 2 more villages. And the marketplace. And then we need to get 60 planks, 30 stone. Okay, you... it's only 2. That's 9. Prioritise getting that cut. Knowledge generated again. Okay, that is coming in fast. Minus that. Okay. Taxation we're not. Hygiene we could do with. Let's go for hygiene. Confirm. We don't want a disease outbreak. What are these like for? Ooh. Storehouse is in. Right. Select fire. Open resources window. Select firewood. And set the limit. I'm going to set the limit to... You're going to click that one first. Minimum 400. 300 at this stage. I'll leave that at 1,000. No. 500. That's plenty. Right. In fact, I probably got a bit too much firewood there. Let's set that 400 for now. Right, we need to get grain as fast as we can. We're getting willow. Right, we need the root cellar. Let's prioritise that. We need firewood and we need stone. I'm not sure if they will get that. I've always had trouble with them getting stone, but that's a nice pile of stone there. And that one, oh yeah. And we're into year 3 already. Now, we've got that storehouse. That is... Done the Fletcher. Bash... Hang on, let me put my desirability up. It's not having a negative effect on desirability. I didn't think he did. He didn't give a positive effect. I want my grid back on. 1, 2, 3 in there. Okay. What else we got? Basket shop we've just done. Fletcher we've done. Cobblers. Could put him there for a minute. And of course this is going to take all what we need to get the upgrade. And I need trees, more trees. 2 nice clay deposits there. We will be selling plenty of pots. Here we go. So we got our... Here he is. You should not put any food in there. Food should only go in there. We'll have to watch that for crop field we were working on. And I was about to do the fence, but we're short of wood. Where do we... Build menu, and we got a knowledge coming. Roads and fences, fence gate. No, we've got to do the fence first. There it is, yeah. I remember now, it does the green highlight. Let's put the fence gate there. And then I need to step there. Fence gate. You go in there. We'll work out roads to him later. Yeah, I don't know about some of this. It's a good guide though, but it flicked a bit earlier. Oh, we got the shrine. And we had knowledge. Right, so barricades we can't do it. Well, we could do, but let's work to produce shoes. Shoes would help. Let's work to mine stone, not harvest stone. Let's continue. Can we get that one yet? No, we need to level 2. Taxation I'm not worried about. Can I do... No, tier 4 for immigration. Now we're getting... Let's do that one. 6 more resources gathered per forager resource. Let's do that one. This one we will be wanting, but we're not quite ready. Knowledge is coming in nice and quick. Let's check our desirability. that will be needed moving. We're right on the limit. We could counteract it with a few gardens which we haven't put in yet. We got... No, you're still being built. Did that say knowledge generated again? Okay. I said it was coming in fast. Let's go for that. And then we'll maybe work over to the field. 48 to get that graveyard in. He's fetching more. And can we... No, we need the marketplace. One short. New villagers born. Right, we've reached one limit. Yes, we are going to do the market now. And we will continue this. He's going to have to go. We put him there. Right on. We're not going to use that. That we're not using. House takes 3. That will leave us a space there for gardens or whatever. House takes 3. Can see it off that one. So if we go there, or better still, no, we'll stick with there. Yeah, we're gonna go there. This looks like it's gonna be turning into our industrial area, the way we're going. That I would like to move just a bit further back that way. Yeah, it looks like we're going to build a house in this way. And we'll start exploring. Yeah, we'll carry on the next episode. So on that, I've no intention of using that clay deposit, because he's going to be right in the middle of the housing, and it'll have a negative effect. Building needs more workers. Compost yard. You've got a worker. Could have been because he's been moved. Okay, we'll carry on the next episode, and we'll look at getting this upgraded. Possibly build housing up this way. Build our industrial out this way. Maybe. That'd be a nice crop of trees there to get rid of as well. Oh, they've still got all these to work on. Oh, well. See, there's 11 trees there. Okay, folks, I will see you all next time. We are working through it. We are figuring out the changes. There is one more. Yeah, this is the one. Manage buildings. This is what I believe you use for upgrading roads. Yeah. So all you've got to do now, if we just go on roads and click multiple selection of roads at once. I need to look at how we can curve a road. But we are up to that yet. Let's get the basic villager in, get this upgraded, Let's have a quick look at that before going. Decorations, well, we haven't got any. Plazas, we haven't got any. Shelters. Salvage, rebuild, we can't upgrade at the minute. Towers we haven't got. And walls we haven't got. I don't know about that. Localized tag not found. Okay, I will see you on the next episode. Let's pause this. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. We're going to do this playthrough. There is no mods or DLCs activated on this game. When the DLCs come out, which I presume will be after the release of this, we will be getting them. So I will see you all next time. Thanks for watching and bye for now.